Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at KORG Gadget 2. Yes, huge new update. 4 new gadgets, Memphis, Taipei, Debin and Pompeii. And 4 new IFX. If we look here, we have, and we can open this here. We go down to the bottom, we have a feedback reverb. It's kind of like a shimmer kind of reverb. An enhancer, an exciter, and a saturator too. These are all new. The IFX are completely free. I think Taipei as well is also part of the update. And I hadn't contacted KORG about this. So Debin has also showed up. Now, Debin here, which is one of the new, is a bass effect processor. Okay, so you basically put your output like bass guitar or something. So over the next couple of days, I will also demo Memphis in more detail, which is the KORG IMS20. So if you've already got that on your iPad, the update for this will be free. And then also Taipei. Now, this is very exciting as well. And I think this is also part of the update. So I don't think you need to, excuse me, I don't think you need to buy this or anything like that. So this sends MIDI out to other instruments, other apps that you've got on your iPad as well, which is super, super cool because you can have as many of these as your device will handle running it inside Gadget, controlling external synths. Now, at the moment, I have this controlling, you might see there, Animoog, virtual MIDI channel 1. Okay, so to set that up, and this is, we'll select it, it's already selected. So you can hear that that's playing Animoog. And if we choose this here, you'll see it says channel 1, and then there's all the other channels to choose from. So if we set up another synth, we could have that sent into channel 2 or channel 1 and have sort of a layered thing going on. But if we look at Animoog here, you will see the Gadget is selected in the MIDI in, and channel 1 is also selected. And also something else to have a look at is configuration and make sure background audio is on, because by default, I think it's off. Okay. So that's all you need to do. And it's the same for anything. Make sure that you're receiving MIDI from the channel that you want inside Gadget. All right. So that's that. So Taipei has an arpeggiator, which is nice. So you can... And it records the MIDI information as per normal, as per any other Gadget would. So for example, here I have track 2 set over 4 bars, like that there. So if I set my, I think my metronome on, and I've got my little LPK25 MIDI'd up to Animoog. Well, it's MIDI'd up to Gadget, so. So let's try and record a little bit of that just to see how that works. Okay. So let's see, we should get a count in once I press play. Okay, so if you want to adjust the volume of Animoog, obviously you need to go over to that and change the settings in that to affect the sound. That's that. So you can see how that works. Very cool beans. Now the IMS20 is, like I said, the KORG Memphis, sorry, is the IMS20. So you get all the same presets. So there you go. So there's the IMS20. That's very cool beans. Like I said, the Memphis, I'm so used to being like the IMS20. But also with the Memphis, also, we'll be looking at this in more detail. Like I said, over the next few days, I'll do each gadget individually as an individual video sort of thing. But If you look here, you also get your patch bay by just hitting patch bay here. Anyway, that is that. Like I said, next one is Debin, which is basically you can plug your bass guitar into it. You can plug anything into it, but it's a bass processor. So you have your amp section here, your cab section, and then you have 2 effects that you can randomly choose different effects for, obviously. And also you have a stack of presets basically suited to bass. All right, so that's that. But that's an audio input as well. So we'll do that in a separate video. Okie dokie. I'll drag me trusty bass guitar out. Next one is Pompeii. This is fantastic because it's the Poly6. So you have full control over this as well. Exactly the same as you did before, and you have all your presets that you already had in your Poly6. So that is Pompeii. So that is another new gadget. I will say that if you already own Poly6, now I'm guessing many people do. They will have brought it years and years and years ago when it was just kind of like a standalone thing. Even before Audio Bus, I think Poly6 came out. So probably before 2012, 2011. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's getting on and it's great. It's lovely to see it added to Gadget so we can use multiple instances of it in there. And this one here, this Memphis I have set up here, which is the IMS20, you'll hear. That has the new IFX feedback reverb attached to it. They're like this. So you can change the different type. This is on riser. You can change it to submarine. Very nice indeed. Now this Pompeii here also has one of the new, and it has the exciter. So if I turn the exciter off, and select our Pompeii there, there's the sound without the exciter. If I switch the exciter on, lovely. And then we have some controls that we can edit for the exciter, the gain. The mix. The point, which is like a filter. And then other new effects are, let us have a look. We have the enhancer. And you can enhance your sound like that. And then we have the saturator. So if we switch saturator off here, sound with, sound without, sorry, sound with. Now the drive is going to like boost your volume, you know, so you might want to cut your mix a little bit there. You have a high cut and a low cut. Nice to use the saturator on things like drums. So there you go. For now, there are the new stuff you get with KORG Gadget 2. It's very, very cool. There are other improvements as well to the workflow, etc., etc. We shall go through stuff, but they're the main things. Your new gadgets are Memphis here, which is the IMS20. Your other new is Type A, which is very cool because it sends MIDI out from gadgets, from this particular gadget, to any other synth that you want to control with this. That's very cool. Also, you can set the CCs up like this, and as long as they correspond with what's going on in the other instrument, you're good to go with your MIDI controller and stuff like that. You can also save the settings, your presets here. So if you've got like any of these, like a Minilog XD or a Prolog or a Monolog, a Minilog, a Volca FM, a Volca Kick, Volca Sample, Keys, Volca Beats, all the Volcas, Electric Sampler, and then iPoly6 and IMS20. These have all been mapped to suit those instruments as well. And of course, you can save your own in the user bank. So you do this one and set it up and save it for Animoog or something like that, you know. And next time you load Animoog in, you're good to go. Also, we have some settings here. You can see it's very nice. Output, we can see it's going to Animoog. All the utilities, you've even got a panic button, which is always handy. And then you can choose the channel as well. So it's going to channel 1 because that's the only other instrument that's running in the background though. Other changes, I don't know really. I think you can freeze, but maybe you could always freeze. I can't remember. Basically, that is it. Your master and mixer is still the same. You still have your D-Max if you want to use that. You still have the limiter. You can switch that off. You still have that master reverb sort of thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to having a go with Debin with me bass guitar because, you know, I liked Rosario. That was nice. It's very good. Some people are going to be super, super happy with this new update. I think it adds a lot of new functionality to something that in my opinion, was already brilliant anyway. So yeah, very cool beans indeed. Listen, thank you for watching. Gonna have a blast with this, can't wait. Thank you for watching. That was KORG Gadget 2, and over the course of the next few days, I'll run through each individual gadget, individual gadget separately. So you can hear how they sound proper. You know, we'll basically run through the presets and stuff. Pompeii is iPoly6. It's very nice. You have some sounds. There's a lot of good sounds in Poly6, and of course, like all the other apps, you can, you know, have complete control over programming your own sound and stuff like that. And of course, also the cool thing is if you own iPoly6, you don't particularly want to keep it on your iPad, I'm pretty sure that we could, like, if I find, where is it? Where would it be? iPoly6, I'll probably drag it in there somewhere. I got, where is it? I know it had to be reinstalled for it to work. Anyway, don't know. Can't find it. Maybe I already uninstalled it. But anyway, the point being is, I think you can uninstall them once you've reinstalled them in Gadget sort of thing, and they'll still be there. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a patron. And I will see you guys later, yes, for more Gadget videos over the next course. Oh, we'll have it's a KORG Gadget weekend. What day is it today? Is it Thursday? Thursday, the 28th. Oh, last day of February. Hey? Wow. It's going so quick, isn't it? 2019. Right. Anyway, guys, listen. I will see you guys later. Ta-ra.